1985, the year I learned to love again.
1986, the second Gradius game. Gradius II.
1988, the year me and my good pal Rhete decided to let's play and talk over Gradius II, Gopher no Yabo, which is...
Gopher?
Yeah. Ambition. It's ambition of Gopher. Not really sure what any of that means. So this is a playthrough of Gradius II, the arcade game, using the PSP version. It allows you to have a smaller hitbox, which, you know, that's kind of fair given these games.
You can play as Rainbow.
You can play as Rainbow, of course.
Yeah.
So there's these 4 power meter selections. I typically always go for the ripple laser.
Force field.
And here we go, man. We are already off to the races and shooting things. This is not This is not a no-death LP. I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose to get an extra capsule, because when you die with a capsule, it starts you on speed up. So I only have to pick up 1 speed up here instead of 2.
Pro strat.
Yeah, I know. I do it in every Gradius game, and I also set the lives to 0. Because I kind of play Gradius games like they're roguelikes. You know, when you die, you're done. Also, shout out to our boy Sunburst Baser. Because, you know, he likes shmups, and I know he watches the channel every now and again, so... Yeah, so we're right in the midst of... Things are heating up, Rhete, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's very hot in here.
Yeah, huh? Because there's fire on the screen. That's why we're saying that.
So this just is the first level with just the fire stuff.
Yeah, it's this...
That's interesting.
It's
like,
infinitely
it just goes
scrolling.
right from...
Yeah, it just goes straight from the intro in space to this. Yeah. This is the thing, like, Gradius sort of became known for, is these infinitely scrolling vertical stages.
I think they are interesting. I haven't seen many other shmups do something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like the Gradius series thing, I guess.
I mean, there's a lot, like, the power-ups, I think, are the real defining factor.
Obviously.
And, like, the options.
Yeah, like the power
But I remember, like, this vertical stuff in Gradius 3 and being like, that's kind of unique.
Yeah, it goes all the way back to the first game, too. There's
really?
There's infinitely scrolling in the first game, which, like, Gradius 1, basic as it is, still pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, you know, the first, I guess, major shmup, other than Scramble, which that's basically the prototype. And I got the nipple laser. That's what the announcer said. He said nipple laser.
Oh, nipple laser.
Yeah, totally. And see, like, the areola gets bigger as I fire.
I always like that. I think, did Life Force do that?
Yeah. It has a straight laser, and then you select laser again and you get the ripple laser. I take the ripple laser because I kind of just like its rate of fire over the slow Contra kind of laser. Which, like, that slower Contra kind of laser, it's still good. But, I don't know, like, in a game like this, I just want all the firepower and never have to press the fire button again.
And never take the double.
I don't know. There are...
I mean, if you're prone, you know when to use it.
Yeah,
but
like,
in general.
Yeah. And you
what is this?
It's a Firebird. Because
this is further than I've ever seen in this game, basically.
Like, and just like all Gradius bosses, you're going to hear all the pronunciations of this game's name, by the way. It goes down in relatively short order. That's stage 1 already. You can tell this is an arcade game, huh? But yeah, the PSP version that I'm playing this on allows you to make your hitbox smaller. So I think that I can only actually be hit when something touches near the back of my ship. So there's going to be some stuff that's not going to play well in the arcade.
You're already getting pretty close to some of these ships.
Yeah, yeah. You just kind of learn, like, to play with your hitbox like you would any other shooter, I guess. And this is basically going to be the aliens layer of this game. There's a lot of that. You'll definitely see some more than obvious references to Alien's Lair. Also, like, Konami games, like, from this specific board and this specific era, kind of, like, really gray. Because Super Contra is very gray.
Yeah. Yeah, the colors on Contra and Super C are just really interesting.
Yeah.
Gradius was a lot more colorful, I think.
I really love this game's soundboard, though. It's got, like, really crispy audio that was just really uncharacteristic of a lot of games at the time. This game, Super C, or Super Contra, a lot of other games at the time, they used this soundboard, and they just sound real crispy and nice.
Force field.
So is this game mimicking the original Slowdown?
Yes.
It seems to be.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely slowing down a bit there.
So force fields. I got one of those now.
It's orange.
I have a lot of luck with some force field play in this game. At least in this run, I was having some good old luck. So we'll talk about that when it's relevant. We'll talk about that. It's real interesting, let me tell you.
Is the border there from the PSP version?
The border is from the PSP version. I just added the Gradius logo.
Oh, cool.
Kind of like flesh it out a bit. There you see little alien face hugger spawners. You'll see a little more.
They died too quickly.
It'll be a little more. There's one.
Oh, there's one. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
Watch this shit. This is stupid. Look how fucking fast they fire. You let one go. Oh, okay. I just lost my force field. Fun drinking game. Take a shot for every force field I get and lose in this stupid run. I'm actually banned. I'm actually banned from picking up force field pickups in any future Gradius game I play. Like, I'm not allowed because I've apparently done something very horrible.
Well, I think it's basically your hitboxes.
Yeah, my hitbox is super tiny.
But the force field is super
huge.
huge.
It's still like super huge, yeah.
God, I have like literally never seen this game before. That was a weird looking boss.
This game's really weird. I still like it, but I don't think that I like it as much as I used to. I still think it's a good game, but I think Gradius overall maybe kind of just too bullshitty for most people to want to play through most of the time. Like, to play through a Gradius game, you've just got to fucking learn it. And if you fuck up, too bad, because there's not a lot of good chances to recover. I can decently recover in this game, but if there are certain spots, especially this stage, where if you lose one life at all, you're not recovering. Run's over, just start over.
Slow down.
This, okay, like, you know that the Famicom got a port of this game, right?
So the Famicom did, but not the NES?
No, because it uses an MMC4 mapper to make the graphics happen, which made it look a lot more impressive than a lot of games, but it came at the expense of a lot of flicker, to the point to where, like, in my review, there are parts where I took screenshots and there are just no sprites on screen because
wow,
there's so much flicker and slowdown. And this stage in particular is a nightmare to get through. It lasts like 5 minutes or something on the Famicom version because it's so slowed down and yeah, some of the stuff like having all your options lined up in a row and shooting like does not work with the NES hardware. No, it's like it cannot keep up at all.
A lot of things.
And like, this is a stage that is a bit more dynamic than most because these things just kind of physics around on their own, and it's kind of really fudged physics. There's another.
It doesn't seem like you can actually push them with your bullets, though.
But there goes another force field. But hey, we got another. Don't worry. For those at home, ready to keep count of how drunk they're going to be. But yeah, this level is a nightmare just by itself. But you go play that Famicom version, oh boy, you're gonna be there.
So do you think that's why they never ported it over?
It's the mapper. Because like, it is a technically impressive looking game when everything's not flickering to shit, but everything is flickering to shit at all times.
I just thought it was interesting because Gradius II always seemed like kind of the lost game of the series.
Yeah, in a way. And
because like, I was just thinking earlier because, you know, Giant Bomb did a video on this. I was like, oh yeah, Gradius II, the one we never got.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh yes, Gradius, Life Force, Gradius 3. Like that was the chronology.
That's the chronology, yeah. I guess a lot of people do consider Life Force Gradius 2. Man, we're just saying it all the ways, huh? I can't decide on one saying. And here's some bullshit. Here's some bullshit. Watch what happens here. Oh, that's so mean. Why would they bring a boss in from behind like that? And then I'm just gonna cheese it. This is possible on the arcade version, though, so...
Nice.
You can actually do that on the arcade version. So.
So if you were on the left there, he would just kill you.
Yeah.
As he spawned in.
You're just done.
Fucking
and
evil.
When you die in that stage, you do the whole fucking stage over.
Oh.
I don't think that there's... I think there's actually one checkpoint in that stage, maybe, and it's in the worst possible place. There's no chance of recovering, like, at all.
You know, if Konami still made video games, they could make a Gradius roguelike.
Yeah. Yeah, but they have no interest in that.
I know, but, like, well, maybe, you know, because with Kickstarter and, you know, indie games, you can just make a Gradius game with the labels filed off.
Yeah,
I'm making a Dargius game.
Yeah, there you go. Hydora. Oh, and hey, look at this guy behind me. He's an option eater.
Oh, God.
So I'm just going to let him have one so he'll stop bothering me. Because as long as you have 4 options, he's going to bother you, like every 2 minutes or something. So I just go ahead and feed him one.
This kind of looks like stage 1 of Gradius 1.
You're not wrong.
Boy, that's kind of funny, though, because I thought it was a throwback when they did that in Gradius 3 again.
I think they do that in almost fucking every Gradius game.
Jeez.
Like, they have this template of stage designs, and they just stick with it. Like, at what point can you, like, not call it a throwback anymore? Because, you know, we've done that, like, 4 times now. At some point, it's like, no, you already have the assets for that, and you want to make that again.
Yeah, because I've only actually played like the first and third one, so when they did it in the third one, it's like, oh, it's a throwback. And now it's like, oh, they just did it in both games.
In the span of 5 seconds, I just lost 2 force fields.
How the fuck?
Because I'm good at video games!
You didn't die.
I didn't die.
It's all good.
No. Like I said, this is not a deathless run. Don't get your fucking hopes up for that Contra hardcore shit.
You died right at the start.
Exactly.
Destroy the core.
Destroy the core.
Destroy the core. This guy is in Gradius 3.
I thought it was shoot the core.
It's shoot the core, destroy the core. It just kind of depends on the game. Like in some territories, options are just called multiple. And sometimes they're called option. It's weird naming conventions from territory to territory. Like if you look up Life Force Arcade and Salamander Arcade, they're 2 different fucking games. But they are the same game.
I think Life Force was changed a bit to be more like Gradius.
It was changed a bit more to kind of like mirror that like bio like ugliness. Like it was just kind of like, because if you look at Salamander, it's still very Gradius-y. And then you look at Life Force, which is the version they just made the same game again, but changed everything to be more bio and ugly.
Weird.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with Gradius 4? I don't know anything about that one either.
Arcade only. Up until, let's see, Gradius 3 and 4 on PS2 has it, which was the first time I think it had ever been released on the home on a home console.
Was that before or after 5 came out?
That was before, because that was I think that was the second PS2 game I owned. So.
Because I always thought it was just weird. It's like Gradius, Life Force, Gradius 3, Gradius 5.
And
like perfect.
It's also on this collection. This collection is fantastic. It has Gradius 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't remember the name of that. Gradius Gaiden for PlayStation 1, which is fantastic.
Boy, there's a lot of bullets on stage here.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, your shield's gone.
There goes another one.
Better watch out for that.
Don't worry.
And again,
I got it. Don't worry, I got another.
Like it's the Moai stage again.
Yep. Gradius 5, the only Gradius to not have a Moai stage.
What? That's real impressive.
Yep.
Even Treasure was like, look guys, we can't go this far with the damn fan service.
Look at that.
Oh, gee.
I got hemmed in there pretty bad. I let that happen.
I'm looking at those guys they dumping.
Yeah. I could have got out of there, but I just, like when you're playing and you're not really actively thinking too much. You just let the magic happen and hope your hands are good enough. just like sex.
I'm just kind of amazed at how much those guys are spitting out.
They're just like, yeah, there are no sprite limits here.
Yeah.
And they're very...
These vertical stages just always actually drove me nuts as a kid because you can't kill everything.
Yeah.
Whereas like other shmup, like kind of the big destroy the base stages, like you could take out every turret and be relatively fine. But this is just like, nope, there's no way.
Nope. There's still fucking Cheerios following me. Hey guys! These guys are just hanging out.
Oh, and there's more over here.
They're just hanging out.
Oh, they're facing a bad direction. Oh!
So stupid!
It was really bad. At least they didn't do it from behind.
Yeah, that would have been real awful.
That's what I thought they were setting up, like you'd fly by them and then they'd chase you. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. What? What's going on?
I think Gradius... Again, I'm like, didn't Gradius 3 just do the huge Moai head thing? This has 2 huge Moai heads.
No,
3!
It's got 3!
Shoot it in the mouth.
It's time for missiles to do their job.
There you go. And more!
They just...
I really think they wanted to prove something with like all of the sprite vomit they're throwing at you with this game. And like even they spit out little Cheerios.
Wait.
So, yeah, like even the little ones shoot out little strings of Cheerios.
So this is it. This is the first Toho. It's bullets that shoot bullets at you.
Boy, oh boy, boss design in Gradius games, huh?
How do you actually kill this thing? Do you have to beat all 3?
No, you just shoot the one in front of you, and like the bullet, like your laser will eventually fudge its way through. They kind of fudge you see, they kind of fudge the hitboxes a little bit.
Oh, it's a good thing that wall doesn't kill you.
Yeah, I flew in there on purpose.
You knew.
It's like I practiced the game or something before playing it.
Oh, buy shield.
Later, shield. I think we're up to like 7 now.
Oh no, then you accidentally took 1 too many.
No, I think I'm making up for one that I didn't take earlier.
Force field.
I could have sworn you were on like the option in the... Oh, you took an option, that's what happened.
Yeah, I got an option back. Guess what it's time for? Everybody's favorite type of Gradius stage.
Oh my god, I truly had no idea this game was like so similar to Gradius 3 in terms of levels.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd you... Oh wait, you didn't have a shield this time.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So like these stages are dumb because there's always like if you go down the wrong corridor, you're done. I thought that shit's real stupid. So it's like why I kind of think like maybe Gradius games kinda aren't that good or well designed. Like I'll still play them. I still think, you know, they're good time wasters, but as far as like great design or anything, they're kind of just a lot of BS.
Isn't there a lava stage similar to the stage 1 in this in Gradius? Hey, I recognize this guy.
Yeah.
He's in Gradius 3.
Yes, he is. And Gradius 5.
Of course.
He has a really cool version in Gradius 5, though. Well, basically everything is cool in Gradius 5.
Yeah. Maybe Parodius is where the series got good.
Maybe. It feels like those games are a little more balanced, at least. Hey, look, Force Field.
They seem like I've played all the SNES ones. Like they seem to know that they're stupid and reusing stuff.
Yeah. And that's the stage. Hey, look who's back!
Oh my god. So I was gonna say, like, isn't there a stage in Gradius 3 where it's just like the bosses from 1 and 2 again?
Yep.
And now Gradius 2 just has a stage where it's the boss from 1 again.
And it's playing a remix of the Gradius 1 boss theme. The only difference this boss has is that when you destroy the doors to his core, they throw out that little spray of bullets. And his pattern is a lot more complex than it is in the first Gradius game, because in the first Gradius game you can just stay in front of him and just Like, do the opposite of what he does, and totally taken out every time. Hey, look!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And this is the Salamander / Life Force boss theme.
Stage 1 boss. Oh.
Shoot it in the eye.
I dance with the options to this theme because I really like this theme.
I like that the voice
And
actually said shoot it in the eye
Shoot it in
instead
the
of
eye.
instead of destroy the core.
Yeah.
But like, man, I did not know this series was just so
It has
up
one
its
set.
ass, I guess.
Yeah,
Hey,
it has,
I recognize this guy.
Hey, guess
from
what?
Gradius II.
He's also in Salamander.
Oh, is he?
Yep. He's
I don't
second
think he's
stage.
in-
Second stage boss. You fight him in an overhead stage.
Destroy the core.
Oh, weird. I don't see. I know the NES version of Life Force. I don't think they could do those arms quite as well. On
Not
that.
as well, but the boss is in there.
Huh.
And same with this guy when you destroy the doors to his core. Hey, look who's back! It's my buddy over there. Get out of here. Not for you this time, bitch. I want all of my options for this part. It's a boss rush.
This is truly the Mega Man of shmups right now, where they're just like, hey, what if we use every boss again?
Yeah, really.
Even ones not actually from Gradius.
Yep.
Because, like, I guess it's a little funny when it's the stage 1 boss, but now the stage 2 boss, it's like, are you just going to make me fight all of them?
It's just the stage 2 boss of another game. Alright.
Okay, now we fight Wart. What the? What is that?
Another Life Force boss.
Really?
Yep.
Jeez. I do not know.
He
I'm
just-
like, what is this, from Abadox now?
Yeah,
We
like...
got
that game's-
shmups from other companies.
That game's alright. A little too difficult, I think.
I only know the name, I haven't played it.
It's pretty good.
But this guy just looks like he fell out of a TurboGrafx
Yeah,
16
he really
or
does.
something.
He really does.
He's an alien crush, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing at what's next. Oh, I know this guy. He's in Gradius III. What's he doing here?
He's also the third stage boss of Life Force.
Oh my god.
And also looks a lot like the arms Red Falcon has in Super Contra.
I like that scream.
I love that lo-fi death scream is real good.
Is this just a Life Force remake? What's next?
This is the actual boss. This is the new boss.
So this is the one. I definitely recognize this guy from Contra 3 though. Or not Contra 3, Gradius 3.
Yeah.
It's like when they did the remix area there, he came back again.
So this boss is kind of real easy.
Yeah.
With the new hit detection, he's kind of easy.
Oh, that thing that went right through your nose.
It's just like, and I can just like whoop, make a move like that.
Whoa, that one was going
Oh
pretty
look,
quick.
this is the worst possible time for you to come back. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh, wow.
Thankfully, I am on option though, and once I make some brave dodges here, just these brave, impactful, intense dodges. There we go. I got 2 back. Don't worry. We got... Fucker stole 3. I was very pissed. I was just like, well, there's another run out the fucking window. But thankfully, I was able to clutch
So basically,
it
you
out.
should never actually buy 4 in this game.
Basically, yeah. If you stay on 3, the rank system won't get so high that he'll come after you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about rank. That's why I hate Gradius games.
Well, like most
'Cause-
shmups have rank to some degree.
Yeah, but Gradius is especially evil because you have to basically one-life them,
Yeah,
and they get harder on purpose when you don't die.
yeah.
Like, Toho games do not completely cripple you when you die.
No,
Most
and-
shmups do not completely cripple you.
Doesn't, like,
You know-
Toho actually drop more power when you die? Like, if that's the system
I
that
have-
it uses, I think that it drops more than you had so that when you come back you can be better?
I don't really remember. I think only Embodiment of Scarlet Devil had a serious rank system, and then they kind of dropped it.
So now we're cruising in to the final stage, and boy, it is a doozy. This stage does not play around.
And you've
Force field.
constantly said this isn't a no-death run.
This is a no-death.
I'm a little worried
yeah.
here.
Great music.
It kind of looks like the last stage of every other Gradius game.
Yeah, basically. There goes another force field.
Oh, jeez, that guy ran right into
into my butthole. Right into my butthole, Rhete. My butthole. Stop thinking.
Okay,
Stop,
great. Stop.
Stop thinking about my butthole, Rhete.
This definitely reminds me of the last stage of Nemesis.
I'm just like trying to stream all these bullets. Just this like, and this is an awesome little set piece here. Like where the fucking place is just falling apart and like the tiles are getting ripped off the floor and ceiling. I always like that. I think that's really cool.
Force field.
Don't worry, I got a shield again, Rhete. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh god, that's a lot of bullets.
All right, we made it.
This game loves aimed shots.
Yeah. Like almost every enemy type just uses aim shots exclusively.
Destroy the core.
So this boss kind of sucks if you don't stay close to him because you see all those gun turrets? Those little itty bitty gun turrets? They all fire aimed shots at different timings. So if you stay back there, not only do you have little creeper dudes popping out of the top and bottom pods that fire aim shots, of course, but those things are just constantly firing aimed lasers at you.
Do they just not shoot when you're close like this?
No, they don't.
Oh, that's real silly.
Yeah. And
he's right in front of me. What should I do? Don't shoot.
And you can't stay in front of the core because every time you blow up a door, again, that's sort of like their tactic to keep you from crowding the boss, I think.
Just one little bullet.
Yeah. Hey, one bullet's enough. That'll do the job. You can destroy those turrets, as you can see. It just takes a while. So I was just like, you know what? I'm comfy where I'm at.
Yeah. Not the most exciting boss.
No.
So when are you going to die? Or is that a fake out?
Why would I fake you out? I did die. I died in stage 1.
I know.
And beyond that, this is not a no-death run.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Oh, no.
Died to the penguin at the end.
There you go. Yep, aimed shots for days. That's all we got. That's all we got. I think I could have used another high-speed section here.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, I got a force field.
Okay, got a force field. Crashes right into the wall. Oh, wait, this guy is in this game.
Yeah. The version you fight of this guy in Gradius 5 is so insane. Because he's sideways and you're going down.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It feels like Gradius 5 like took the whole thing of them kind of reusing a ton of bosses, but like remixed them in cool, clever ways.
Yeah. Everything about all of the boss remakes in Gradius 5 just super clever.
Options.
Because that feels like kind of Treasure's thing. Like, hey, how can we remix it?
Hey, look at that. Shield's gone.
Where'd your shield go?
Yeah. If you get stuck over there, you're done. If you stay there and don't get under that leg again, you're done. Later, dude.
So is there a version of this in Gradius 3?
I think so, yeah.
I think there might be a 4-legged one that's easier.
Yeah, might be.
But there's also like a bunch of remixes of this in...
Oh! Watch this, though. I literally have no idea what the fuck was going on here. I was like, what? I've literally never seen that before. And there's just like 8 million... It's like all of the enemies that spawned in that area were like off-screen planted there somehow at those coordinates. And when you respawn, and when you hit the respawn point, they're just there.
But the boss was gone.
Yeah.
And now it's this guy. And Gradius last bosses never do anything.
Yeah, he's just okay, dude.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh.
Wow.
It's so dumb.
Pro player beat the last stage with no power-ups.
There you go. I did not plan that either. It was just like, when I died and respawned there with like 8 million enemies, I was just like, what? What is going on? How did this happen?
That really seems like you died at some like perfect frame
checkpoint.
So it's just like, well, we didn't account for this.
Well, I think it's just that the enemies are placed there, and that they just spawn them in where they need to, on the timing.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
But it's also like, if they did do that on purpose,
that's so
thing,
mean.
like 50 aim shot. I mean, that's like literally the last thing, though.
Yeah, I got out of it though. I don't know how.
You got out, but then you basically win the game because.
Yeah. So.
Wow. It's really weird.
So that is Gradius II. It's all right. Oh, hey, Loop 2. This is gonna go real well.
God. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Because you've got no speed.
Oh no, this is how they start you on Loop 2.
Yeah,
but they take everything away.
You no matter what, you'd have nothing.
No matter what.
Are they firing counter bullets on death?
Yes.
Oh my god. With no speed.
So guys, that's Gradius II. It's all right.
How old are you?
You
actually put your actual age.
Yeah, I did. I don't think it's a terrible game, but it was still fun to kind of revisit it. But yeah, like it just kind of taught me a lot about the Gradius series, Gradius, series overall. It's just like, hey, they're all right. But
they're like, what do you think of Gradius? And you're like, psh.
Yeah, I'm like, eh. So that's Gradius II. Rhete.
PSH. Psh.
There you go.
Yep. Okay.
Shut up. Get out of here. This LP's over.